Right, we are back on the trade recap. We're gonna go over August 19th and August 20th trades. 19th trade was QQQ. As you can see, I already have it brought up right here. Um, let's go over it, right? So we had a 4-hour inside breakout. And that's basically what I use to take this trade, right? So what do we have? Mark your low. We'll just mark the low here, right? This was our 4-hour inside bar. Yeah, this is our 4-hour inside bar that we had up top. This is the mother candle, this is the child candle, and this was our breakout candle, right? And I was actually on the 3-minute, and I'll tell you why I wish I was on the 5-minute, right? So I actually took this right here, took the breakout pretty much immediately as it broke out, right? I was aiming for uh, so what I did, right? We got our breakout. We got our candle closes down below. Retrace back to the EMAs. I entered, and all I did was literally aim for this low here. Yeah, literally this low here, right? But, right, if you come to the 5-minute time frame, same thing happens on a larger time frame though, right? But I told the Discord I was already out of the trade here because cons moved. I mean, it was like almost 100% from this 520 or 575 level down to the 573. So it's a good little $1.50 move, right? So the cons did move. So I was pretty much out of my position at this low. I was just aiming for this low. Um, I would have aimed lower, but like I said, the cons they were just moving. So I was like, I might as well just take it for the day. You know what I'm saying? 6-minute trade. Who wouldn't take it, right? But as I was saying, I called out for the Discord continuation, right? So what do we have? We have our retrace on the higher time frame again to the EMAs, and then we got an inverse fair value gap, right? This is our inverse here, and then we have our CISD, right? So this is where you would take, this is where you enter the trade. Stops above. I would put it above there, right? And come over here, so you're aiming for lows, right? So mark this low. I like this. I like this low right here, and I also like this low right here. Sorry, I just ate some pulled pork sandwiches. Super good, man. But those are three take profits, right? Um, like I said, I took the trade early. I caught it early, and I was out early. But as you can see, I left a lot on the table. I called it out for the Discord here. The cons were at 0.70, and just this candle right here, the cons were up to one over. I think it was like 170 something, right? So again, very beautiful trade. A 4-hour inside breakout. We have our inverse to continuation down on the 5-minute time frame, right? Let's see if we have anything on the 10-minute, right? Can we have? I mean, yeah. All you gotta do is wait for the retracement to the EMAs. Enter your trade. 15-minute looks even better, right? Because you never even got the candle close above the 4-hour inside, right? So sometimes it'll scare me. Like we start getting these candle closes up here, back inside of the range, right? So I'm like, oh, maybe it might reverse. But if you go to the 15-minute, you don't even have to worry about it, right? We didn't even get a candle close. And then like if you go to the 30-minute, yeah, right? So this is our trade for the on Monday. No, this is our trade for Tuesday. Um, I wonder if I went over the trade for Monday. What did I take for Monday? Let me see. Oh yeah, I called out. Um, wait. Monday. Hmm. Uh, I don't know, but this is our trade for the 19th, and then trade for the 20th was IWM. And what do we have? We had a 4-hour inside breakout, right? So I'm gonna mark my candle, my mother candle. Let's just worry about the low, right? Because I'm not really worried about it coming back up into range. So this is our mother candle here. Jeez Louise, bro. I need to lock in. Alright, so this is our mother candle here. Why does that look like a key, bro? I was trying to make it a circle. Our mother candle is here. Alright. That's our mother candle. Right? And then this is our child candle. Right, bro. Alright, y'all get it, right? So you mark your high and your low, and then you wait for it to break out of either side, right? So we come down to the lower time frame. What do we see? Why am I still drawing all over my screen? So we mark our range, right? So this is our range, and what do we get, right? Let's go over this, right? So as soon as market opened, this is yesterday, right? We swept some highs. We could all say we swept some highs, right? We came above here. We swept these highs a little bit. The market was trying to hold it up, and I think I was on the 10-minute, right? Because it's very clear. I saw something very clear on the 10-minute, and I was like, that looks great. Let's take it. So what do we have, right? So we got one confluence, inverse fair value gap, another confluence, right? We have our liquidity sweep up here, right? We swept some highs and we came lower. And this was my entry here. This is my CISD. That would be your entry, like I just said. So you're gonna put your entry there. You're gonna stop at this high of the candle. Why? Because you would be back above EMAs to possibly go higher if we did close back above here. So this can be our stop loss above 226.27. And then I literally liked one low, and the low I liked was here. And what did I do? I just held my position until we took that low, and then I was completely out of my position, right? So this was a 5, 10, about 10-minute trade, right? Uh, 3, 6, 9, yeah, about 10-minute trade. Fantastic, 100% play with. I didn't call it out for Discord. I like trading by myself sometimes, right? But that's why we have classes. I have classes. I show you what to look for, so I don't have to call it out for you. The point of this is to help you understand and do it by yourself. Anyone could give you plays to tell you what to do, right? But the best part about it, learning, right, is you do it all by yourself. You don't need to depend on anybody to do anything for you, right? So, again, I took this play again by myself today. I also did take this QQQ short by myself that day. I did call out. I'll go over another. I called out this for the Discord. Some MP puts, right? Again, what do we have? This our strategy, right? 4-hour inside breakout. Um, it was a pretty big range, but we did break out, and we did get paid. I called it out for the Discord. The $69 puts at $200 a piece, and they actually went to like $300 a piece. So I never traded MP before, but it has a lot of volume. It's a good stock. I guarantee you, in a year from now, it's going to be well above $100. It's basically rare earth materials, right? I think I already talked about this in one of my other trade recaps, but keep an eye on this stock. It's a great stock. Let's go over. let's go. Let's do a watch list too while we're at it, right? So let's delete everything. What do we have? We have a 4-hour inside on Q's to mark it out. Marked out. Marked out. Marked that. IWM. Ooh, we got a 4-hour inside bar frenzy. I'm gonna mark this. Mark that. Oh, I love when all my stocks have 4-hour inside bars. Just makes the next day so easy to trade. Or we could just range, you know what I'm saying? Everything has an inside bar. Sheesh. Hopefully we just go lower. Real puts pay. But we won't say what might happen. We'll just wait for what happens, right? Nvidia looks like it's already bouncing. It closed above, and it closed above like it's already trying to take off. AMD. I'd rather trade Google before any of these other stocks. First, I'll trade IWM or QQQ, and then my next favorite stock to trade is usually Google or Amazon, and then Apple, AMD, and then Palantir. Palantir is nice though. It moves. Yeah, just like this. The motherfucker move. Palantir is, yeah, this looks good for tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie to you. Looks like we bounced today, right, on the 4-hour. We came all the way down to 142, holy shit. I don't even pay no attention, man. Sheesh. That's crazy. Apple. I don't like how Apple looks. So yeah, basically, let's put IWM at the top, QQQ next, Google after that. Do we have one on Amazon? We did. Google looks better in my opinion. Amazon next. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep an eye on these 4 tomorrow. IWM, QQ, Google, and Amazon. You don't want to get too much going on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there goes a trade recap for the 19th to 20th, and we got a watch list for tomorrow, the 21st. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions, feel free to ask at any point in time. As y'all might know, I did post something. I am doing a mentorship for 5 people, 5 students. I'm only taking 5 students. If you're watching this video, the cost for the mentorship, and you will get lifetime access to my Discord. You 5 are going to be the testimony of my work, right? For those 5 people, if you're watching this video, I will do the one-time charge. It will be $100, okay? I'm not posting this anywhere else. Only if you're watching this YouTube video, you hit me up, say, hey, I saw your video, you said $100. Okay, cool. Boom, you're locked in. Discord access, which is ridiculous because people pay $60 a month for the Discord, right? Like I said, first 5 people, lifetime access to the Discord, one-on-one mentoring, right? Access at any time, ask me questions. Also, you get to be in a group of 600 people, so you're learning from all different types of people as well. We all trade kind of the same strategy anyways, so yeah. There's nothing much to, nothing else much I got, but like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later.